welcome back to Gypsyfae Creations. Today is the last soap in the Valentine's Day set. It is another candy-inspired, sweet, decadent, yummy-looking soap. It is probably one of my favorite candies. It is going to have little gummy bears on top. So, let's get started. Beginning to any of my videos, I've got my oils that have been melted down and left at room temperature, and the sodium lactate and lye water solution. Pour that down the kitchen vibrator. The handy dandy brand new kitchen vibrator that I'm still scared of. It is very powerful and things become very thick. They get to trace very quickly, in other words. Alright, so I've got 3 colors I'm going to make with this. I've got some lime appeal. Can't really see this because of the bowl color, but it is Fandango pink. And then I've got some firefly, it's like a yellow. And these are all from Nurture Soaps. So let's split this into these 3 containers. Kitchen vibrator again, and mix each one of these, starting with the lightest first. Okay, so the fragrance that I picked out for this is called Candy Crush. It's from Wholesale Suppliers Plus. It's kind of a blend of kiwi, banana, vanilla sugar, and lemon sugar and vanilla. Come on, Tier, I get it right. And it smells very much like banana. It does have a little bit of vanilla in it. It's about 1%, so it might discolor a little bit, but I did mix in some vanilla color stabilizer in it. So hope that helps. I'm going to mix that in there, scraping down the sides of the bowl. Make sure none of the mica is stuck to the sides or the bottom of it. It kind of smells like a bag of runts. Especially the banana, like it's a banana runt smell. I was thinking doing just gummy bear scented, but then I saw this and I thought this would be a lot of fun. I don't know about everyone else, but I like banana, even the fake banana scents or tastes of things. Banana everything. I'm a fan. I think you either love it or hate it. And I love this color, this lime appeal color. It really stands out. It's very bright, almost neon green to me. And I chose these colors because they were fruity, fun looking, gummy bear inspired looking colors. So hopefully that works. No surprise to the technique that I'm doing here. I love drop swirls. They're my favorite. So drop swirl today. Maybe one day I will get a little more creative and try something a little more difficult, something that I've never done before, but I really like drop swirls. I'm just going to alternate each one of these colors from kind of far up, because if I go any farther I make messes. Banana. This one like a strawberry, cherry. It's kind of like a tie-dye looking soap so far. This is kind of like an apple. It smells like Willy Wonka in here. His factory. And then I'm gonna scrape down each one of these bowls. Give it a little tap. A little spray. And then I'm going to get the topping together so that I can stick these bad boys on here. Aren't they cute? Alright, so I got the topping mixed up and it's in my piping bag with a tip that is a Wilton 8B. It's like my favorite tip. And it's just a plain white colored icing. Nothing special on this one. And I really want to try and get these peaks really high. So the icing batter that I use here is a mixture of cocoa butter, shea butter, olive oil, and coconut. And I find that the mixture of two kind of hard butters with the oils really makes for a good icing recipe. It is my go-to. Look how beautiful this pipes as well. And then what I do is I melt it all down and I stick it in the fridge overnight with the lye solution, and I stick it in the KitchenAid and whip it all up same way I would with any other soap that I make, but it just makes such a great icing. I ran out of my favorite piping bags. They were like really cheap ones that I got from probably Safeway. They're a lot thinner though, and I liked that. And they were a lot bigger, and I didn't realize I didn't have any, so I actually had to use a real like thick icing bag. So luckily I had that. So back to candy. Gummy bears are my favorite, but I love trying candies from different countries. So if I ever have the opportunity to try other candies that you can't get in the US, I am all about it. When I go to Ireland, my favorite candy bar are Boost bars. Kind of like a chocolate bar with caramel and like a mousse and candy pieces in it, like cookie candy pieces. So if I ever find people who go to Ireland, I'm like, hey, I don't want anything except these candy bars. Do you mind grabbing me a couple? But gummies are my go-to. I always have like some kind of chewy candy. Even Mike and Ike's are one of my favorites. I always have them in my work drawer, and that's pretty scary because I work in a dentist office. But they're my favorites. Fruity, chewy candies. Alright. I think that looks good. What are your favorite candy? I've told you mine. What do you guys like? What should I try if I ever go to another country? Do you guys have any suggestions? And I always do that. Put that on backwards. Come on. I hope I'm making the right decision here and putting these on the top and not out the side. So I'll have to send you guys or save the link down below of where I got this mold for these awesome looking gummy bears. There's a woman on Etsy I bought them from. Actually, I bought the Jurassic Park mold and this came with it. Like, this was like a little gift guide. Gosh darn it. I didn't expect it, but I was like, cool, I know what I can do with that. I'm going to make a gummy bear soap with that one day. And I've been holding on to it. Alright. So the other things I'm going to put on here, I've got just some nonpareils. Gosh. Nonpareils. Is that how you say that? They're just sprinkles. I just thought it would look good with some sprinkles on it. Why not? Don't eat this soap, guys. Kind of looks like ice cream. Alright, and then the last touch that I have, I've got some silver rainbow glitter from Brambleberry. Never used this before, but I love the rainbows and these sprinkles. Like, it catches every color of the rainbow in it. It's raining on these little gummies here. It's like, hey guys, want some glitter? I don't know what's gotten into me today. Bradley's going to just laugh at this video like, what the heck were you on? I'm off work, I know that. Oh, the glitter. Alright, that's good. Voila! I'll be back tomorrow to cut this. I'm gonna let it sit for 24, if not 48 hours. And a good tip for you guys, if you ever go to unmold your soap and it's still a little soft, it's a little mushy, and you're afraid you're gonna put dents in it or take off some of the corners, stick it in the freezer and then unmold it. And it's the greatest tip ever. Like, you just pull it out of the mold so easily and you don't mess up anything. And then I just set it on my cutter and I let it sit there for like a couple more hours and it's perfect. Don't try cutting it when it's frozen. I didn't tell you to do that, but do let it sit and thaw a little bit and then cut it. Alright, I'll be back. Alright folks, let's cut this. I'm a little hesitant on how to cut it. I'm laying it on its side just because I'm afraid the sprinkles are going to put marks into it. And then I wanted to show you what the last batch of soap turned out like. This is the Gilded Pear, and I'm a little disappointed with the color in it. It must have had vanilla in it, and the description of the fragrance didn't say so. A little upset about that. So let's try and cut this one. If I would have known, I would have put the vanilla color stabilizer in it, but live and learn. There we are. I like those colors. I'm trying not to knock any of these bears out. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this, so it is what it is. They're a little tall. Try not to like behead them. Not that bad with the sprinkles. It doesn't look like they're messing up too much. It's more of a too tall of a soap here. I like the yellow. It kind of looks like a banana. So it smells like banana and it looks like banana. Oh. Never thought I'd have a soap that would be too tall for this thing. Oh, yeah. Some of them are going to have the little ears cropped. It's just, I did add a little gold sparkly mica drizzle on this after the fact. I just had some lying around and thought, why not? So you're not crazy. A little difficult cutting this, but I'm really happy with the colors and the swirl and the scent, and all in all, pretty cool. So that concludes the third and final soap of my Valentine's Day candy inspired set. So you guys can find this on January 31st. All three of them, plus the New Year's soap that I made earlier, will be released on the 31st. So set your calendars. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in any of the soaps that you see me make on this channel, check out my Etsy shop. I list them on there, so whatever's available you guys can purchase. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more fun soap making videos. You guys can leave me any questions or comments down below. I promise I will get back to you. And until next time, guys, smell you later.